It's an absolute privilege to stand here today, not only as Justice Oak's first law clerk in the Supreme Court, but it's also only the first time I can stand before him wearing my robe and a gown and speak from the bar to the bench. As a first generation lawyer, I often worried about finding the right guidance in my early career. In that sense, having Sir as my first boss was not only a boon, but also a bit of a bane. The boon was extraordinary. I learned what true dedication, integrity, and excellence look like in practice. Sir taught me how to find the crux in a case, how to critically think, and how to advocate with clarity and precision. The bane, I would say, that he has set the bar so high that every office now I go to, I have to compare it with him. What sets so truly apart that he never treated us, his law clerks, which I mean like former and present, as mere law clerks. We were his students. He was deeply invested in our learning, our growth, and our well-being. He treated us like family with kind of patience, humility, and generosity that's rare and unforgettable. Since joining the bar, the question I'm most often asked is, how is Justice Oak always so well prepared? How does he read the file in such great detail? That, I'm afraid, remains a proprietary intellectual property, and I have no intention of breaching that confidentiality today. But I'll say this, briefing him each evening taught me something which no textbook could ever. When to speak, how to speak, and most importantly, when to stay silent. Yesterday, Sir took his first day off in his entire tenure in the Supreme Court, following the untimely demise of his beloved mother. And today, on his final day, he returned to the bench and pronounced over 11 judgments. This single act speaks volume about the commitment he has to the institution, to his work, and to justice himself. I'll always remain deeply grateful for not just having him as my first boss, but for having him as a mentor for my life.